everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Blind. I'm your host, Lasan Fei. Hope y'all are all well. I almost said, welcome back to Dragon Age, and that would have been very incorrect. But at least it would have been, like, right day of the week. Yes, okay. I hear ya.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Afşa! Infidel! You will die here! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Okay, down with that one. Okay, that one.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Oh, good. No, I went down the alley.
What happened here? Horrible. I stand before you.
Who could have done such a thing? This is an ill omen.
What happened here? He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
Doopy-doopy-doo, to the bureau. And then we'll plan our assassination. Alright, how you doing?
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
I apparently tend to, so with like one exception.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay, alright. We're now in the time frame. Alright, so memory log. Let's make a plan. Jubair seems obsessed with destroying every written work in the city, and every day he seems to gather more and more people to his cause. They join him within the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. This is where he can be found, surrounded by his most loyal men. Master, we are close now. Soon the entire city will be purged. Every day more are illuminated and come to our cause. Should you have further orders, send them to the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It is here I now reside, surrounded by my most loyal men. I suspect the assassin comes from me, as he has the others. I do not fear death at his hands. Only let him wait until our work is finished. I will continue to keep you informed of my progress. May the Father of Understanding guide you. J. Jubair holds daily meetings within the Madrasa to speak with his students. The students then take to the streets carrying the message of their master. One of these meetings is about to begin. I think I'll attend. Nope. Hang on. Jubair's scholars are fanatics. They walk the streets, calling out to citizens, demanding their books and parchments so that they might be burned. They believe that destroying all knowledge of the past will somehow allow for a better future. But better for who? I've found a map of where the scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Should Jubair escape me, he will probably travel to one of these locations for aid. So, not those two, but one of those four. Okay. Yeah? Jubair is known to wear rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. From the other scholars I've seen in Damascus, not many fit this description, making Jubair quite uniquely dressed. Okay, so not these two and not that one. Jubair's students have uncovered where Jubair's wife hid some books which are meant to be destroyed. These students suspect their master would want to personally burn these documents. The location of this particular building is within a small park. So, this one is the one that I need to go to. So, Master Jubair... Oh. Master Jubair, I fear your suspicions have been proven true. We followed her as you asked us to and discovered that she indeed kept the books. We would have taken them ourselves, but felt it best you attend to it personally. She is your wife, after all. Below is a map that will lead you to her hiding place. It is a small garden, empty save for her sundial and bench. I'm sorry it has come to this. It can't be easy, but I'm certain you will do what is right. Your brother always, Hakim. Do the others have letters? No. Okay. All right.
So comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Hey, Saladin rides to meet him.
I'm sure I do. I have one of those
Might
faces.
be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he,
Okay, where do we have to get to? Okay.
finds favor with us. He may grant us victory.
Of course, I've got to get up.
Stop! You must not trespass here. You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Great. One of those that I had to...
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us,
Okay, so
to
there's the
save
pouch.
us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves.
There's
This
the pouch
makes
I
you
need to
weak
look for.
and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, You simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You're about to be pushed into the
You
fire, dude.
love your precious writings? You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them!
I was wondering. I was like, they're talking a lot about burning. Someone's gonna get burned
Any
alive.
man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Okay, checkpoint reach. Okay. It is that one. Not quite. I'm working on it. To my left.
Today is a glorious land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Hello. Friends.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
Stop acting like a child.
After him, my disciples, we must not escape. We must be stopped. Stop running! See how well you handled it. Prepare yourself.
Ah, yes!
Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Caden! You will die here!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Okay.
I don't want to die!
Come on. Up and in.
You are wise, which is why you've come to me.
Okay, how far off am I?
Come see what I've to offer. Everything true, everything perfectly right. Finest plans in all the land.
Stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake. This is our
And down. That was probably one of my smoothest escapes.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes.
Of course.
Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
Of
You
course.
should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Alright.
Fast forward
Yay!
in memory to a more recent one.
Hey, those vigilantes helped. Knew they were worth it. And that's another memory block.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
Interesting.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Suppose I can't just pick up her pen.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Oh dear.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened.
An accident? Oh, God. Am I allowed in here yet? No. Of course not. Why would I be? You know, I do, like, have the code. Is that scrape always there? Okay. Anyone hide anything else from me? I guess not. Presumably I've waited long enough. Alright, so I have Lucy's. From the 5th. Master Rickon, I'm hoping you might be able to help me understand why even 5 years after the fact no one is willing to tell me what happened to my friend, if you're concerned about sensitive information. Interesting. Faster, cheaper meds. Problems down there? Ever wonder why it is everyone laughs at you? I'll let you guess. Let's just say she's probably getting bigger and better from someone else that isn't you. How can you hope to compete? Rest assured, there is some good ways to something. So, does he know about us? Our minds. Okay. There's a lot here. Okay. Need intel on DIA event at Denver International Airport. At least 20 dead in accident. Assume this is the site of launch. If not launch, then certainly assembly should try and infiltrate. What is the purpose of launch? Low Earth orbit transmitter for artifact extension of conditioned response experiments from 5 years ago. If successful, they control everything. What do you mean everything? Our minds. What about Desmond? They're using him to locate another artifact. I've been delaying, but they're close now. Does he know about us? No. Good, keep it that way for now. Can you send rescue? Down there. Okay, so the capitals. We will BET. We will be there soon. Okay. That's a terrible way to hide a code. Also, it's bad form to do it on the enemy's network. Like, you've realized they have access to all of that, right? Alright, let's be Vidic. For a minute. Welcome, Vidic. Okay, so that was from False Alarm. It's about those idiots in the pill division. We're putting... Okay. I'm scrolling down so I can read this in order. Okay, as a general reminder, all employees of Abstergo Industries are prohibited from discussing corporate policy, proceedings, and projects in light of pending litigation. You are all reminded. Section 2.15. Okay, yes. Guess the shit's really hit the fan this time. Someone managed to leak a bunch of documents on the fluoride enhancement studies, and now the pharmaceuticals division is under investigation by the feds. They've shut the entire place down. Did you see what was in those reports? What the hell were they thinking? They pretty much poisoned an entire town. Wow, you've been watching the news? Stock is going to take a hit from this for sure. Want to grab lunch today? It's about those idiots in the pills division. We're putting out a press release about the satellite, telling them launch has been delayed until the 21st so that we can make improvements to the coverage area. Some stuff about less dropped calls for the benefit of our consumers, of course. Let's just make sure you get what you need in time to meet the new launch window. Aha. Security Documents Department. Warren, I've downloaded our analysis of your latest findings onto the secure terminal in the conference room. It is critical that you review it and get back to us with any additional comments. We cannot continue with the search until you sign off. Please make this a priority. Can't access the computer. Wants a password. I'll call security for you. Check your email shortly. Okay. Presumably Desmond will remember that. Hundreds hospitalized in wake of water tampering scandal. Abstergo Holdings stand accused of secretly manipulating a small town's water supply in order to test a synthetic drug referred to internally as new fluoride. Nation mourns the loss of Final Film Studio. History was made today when the closing of the country's last movie studio. The rising prominence of video games coupled with rampant piracy are considered to be the leading causes of its demise. Okay. So, am I able to get in there now? I would like to move faster as Desmond. I really, truly would. I guess not yet. Well, that's all I can read. Still can't read the binder. Wow. Starting to look like you actually sleep in it a bit. Oh. Well. Sure. Why not? The following morning.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't
what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish
True.
books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Sure. Please say anything to me. All right. I know. My latest memory is all the way over here. Gosh, that's weird.
Program, Desmond.
But anyways, we shall do this next time. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.